Have you ever wondered why your acne won't go away, no matter how many creams, washes, or medications you try? What if I told you that the real cause isn't in your skin at all, but deep inside your gut? Most people don't realize this, but your gut and your skin are constantly talking to each other. If your gut is inflamed, unbalanced, or missing the key nutrients, your skin is going to show it. And here's the scary part. If you ignore gut problems, they don't just stay in your stomach, they start to spread into every part of your health. Acne might only be the warning signs. Stick with me until the end of this episode because I'm going to show you exactly how the gut-skin connection works, what hidden deficiencies could be behind your breakouts, and what you can start doing today to finally support your skin from the inside out. Let's start with the basics. When your gut is healthy, it's filled with billions of beneficial bacteria that keep your digestion smooth, protect your immune system, and even help regulate your hormones. But here's the problem. An altered microbiome means you have more bad bacteria than good ones. And what causes that? Poor diet loaded with processed foods, overuse of antibiotics, stress, and lack of sleep. When this balance tips in the wrong direction, your gut becomes breeding ground for inflammation. And inflammation in your gut always shows up in your skin. That's why people who take repeated antibiotics for acne often get worse in the long run. The medicine wipes out the bad bacteria, but also wipes out the good bacteria you need to protect your skin. Now, let me ask you this. Have you ever felt bloated after eating, even small meals? Or do you feel like your stomach is constantly tight, with pressure sitting right under your ribs? This could be SIBO, which stands for small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. Here's what happens. Most of your gut microbes are supposed to live in your large intestine. But in SIBO, they start migrate into the small intestine where they don't belong. This creates chaos. You can't digest food properly, you start developing nutritional deficiencies, and constant irritation fuels inflammation. SIBO has been linked not only to acne, but also to arthritis, eczema, and all kinds of skin issues. So if you've been struggling with stubborn acne for years, there's a real chance your skin problems is actually a gut problem. Not a cream in the world can fix it. Let's talk about gut inflammation, because this is where acne really starts to flare. Do you often feel pain, tightness, or bloated after meals? That's gut inflammation. And the number one food trigger for gut inflammation is gluten. Here's the catch. The more inflammation you have in your gut, the less you absorb minerals like zinc. And zinc is absolutely critical for healthy skin. In fact, zinc deficiency is one of the most common hidden causes of acne, rashes, and slow healing skin. So let me ask you, if your gut is inflamed and you're not absorbing zinc properly, do you think topical cream can fix that? Of course not. You have to restore your gut first. And this is why diets like carnivore diets are so powerful for people with gut inflammation. It removes most of the irritation foods, giving your gut a chance to calm down so your skin can heal. Now here's something most people never heard about. If you live with chronic gut inflammation for too long, you can actually lose your gut villi. Villi are like a teeny finger-like projections inside your intestines that absorb nutrients. Without them, your ability to absorb key vitamins like vitamin D goes way down. And guess what? Many autoimmune skin conditions, including psoriasis, rosacea, and chronic acne, are directly tied to low vitamin D levels. The good news is you can improve vitamin D with safe sun exposure, supplements, and even specific type of light therapy. But none of that works long-term if your gut is too damaged to absorb nutrients properly. Here's another hidden link: your gallbladder and bile. If you had your gallbladder removed, or if your body doesn't produce enough bile, you won't be able to break down and absorb fat-soluble vitamins. And which vitamins are fat soluble? They are A, D, E, and K. One of the most important for skin health is vitamin A. And without enough of vitamin A, your skin can't renew itself properly. That's why you see acne, dryness, or stubborn skin problems. So what can you do? Natural sources like beef liver or cod liver oil are powerful ways to restore vitamin A and support your skin from the inside out. Now, I want to pause here and ask you something. Do you really want to keep fighting acne with surface level treatments? Or are you ready to go deeper to the root cause? The truth is, your gut is the control center for your skin. And when you're missing digestive enzymes, when your microbiome is out of balance, when your bile is low, your skin is the first place you will see damage. That's why I always recommend people seek out for the enzyme and gut health specialist, someone who can help restore your digestion balance, your microbiome, and make sure your body is actually absorbing the nutrients that heal your skin. Here's the bottom line. If you ignore your gut, your acne will only get worse. And not just acne, over time you're looking at nutritional deficiencies, autoimmune conditions, joint pain, and chronic inflammation that no cream or pill can fix. So don't wait until it's too late. Start healing your gut today. Reach out to the enzyme specialist in your area and take the first step to restoring your gut-skin connection. And if this episode gave you new insight, share it with a friend who's struggling with acne. They need to hear this too. And don't forget, hit subscribe, because in the next episode, I'm going to share the hidden gut factors behind hair loss, and no dermatologist will ever tell you. You don't want to miss that.